This is my story. My name is Alina. A few years ago, I believed my life had ended before it truly began. At 27, I was blind, heartbroken, and drowning in loneliness. My world had once been full of color and dreams, but a single accident took that all away. I had been a painter, the kind of person who believed art could heal the soul. But after a car crash left me without my sight, the canvases in my studio gathered dust. I couldn't work, I couldn't paint, and I couldn't even recognize myself anymore. My friends drifted away slowly, unsure of how to handle the new me. And the woman I thought I'd spend forever with left after only 3 months of my blindness. She said she couldn't handle the burden. Those words cut deeper than any wound. So I built walls. My world shrank to the small apartment where silence and shadows became my companions. That's when she appeared. Her name was Maya. She came into my life through a volunteer program where people offered to assist those with disabilities. I wasn't expecting much, just someone to help me shop or maybe read me mail. But Maya, she was different. Her voice was the first thing I noticed, warm, confident, like a melody that could calm a storm. The first time she knocked on my door, I hesitated to open it, but when I did, I felt a strange shift, as if life had decided to hand me a spark of light in my endless darkness. "Hi, Alina. I'm Maya. I'll be helping you from now on," she said gently. At first, I kept my distance. I didn't want to rely on anyone, much less open myself to another person who might leave. But Maya was patient. She never treated me like I was broken. Instead, she spoke to me like I was still whole, still capable. She started visiting every day, sometimes to cook with me, sometimes to just sit and talk. She described the world outside in a way that painted pictures in my mind, sunsets that looked like spilled orange ink across the sky, or the way spring flowers lined the sidewalks like colorful confetti. She became my eyes when I had none. One afternoon, I broke down. I admitted how empty I felt, how abandoned and useless my life seemed. I expected her to give me the same pitying silence I'd heard from others, but instead, Maya held my hands and said firmly, "You are not useless, Alina. You still have a heart, a mind, a soul that creates beauty. Blindness didn't take that away from you." Her words pierced through the fog of despair I had carried for years. For the first time, I believed maybe I could start living again. Over time, our connection grew into something I hadn't expected. It started small, the way my chest would tighten when she laughed, or the comfort I felt when her hand brushed against mine. She made me feel safe, seen, and cherished in a way no one ever had. But I was terrified. How could I love someone again? What if she left me like the others? One evening, as she was helping me organize my old paints, I confessed my fear. "Maya, I don't think I can survive losing someone again." She was quiet for a moment before she whispered, "I'm not here to leave, Alina. I'm here because I want to be, and not just as your helper." My heart stopped. "I care about you," she continued, her voice trembling now, "more than I probably should. But I can't hide it anymore." I reached out, touching her face gently, tracing the lines of her cheek and lips with my fingertips. For the first time, I let myself feel rather than fear. "I care about you too," I whispered. That night, for the first time in years, I didn't feel blind. With Maya by my side, I felt like I could see again, not the colors of the world, but the colors of love. Weeks turned into months, and with Maya's encouragement, I started painting again. At first, I doubted myself, but Maya reminded me that art wasn't about what you see it, was about what you feel. So I painted with my hands, with textures, with emotions, and somehow those paintings began to sell. People said they carried a depth and rawness that touched their hearts. I realized then that Maya hadn't just helped me survive, she had helped me be reborn. Today, I am still blind. That hasn't changed, but I am no longer broken, and I am never alone, because Maya walked into my life when I had given up, and she showed me that love doesn't need eyes to see it, only needs a heart willing to feel, and mine feels everything when I'm with her. That's all for today. See you next time.